And hello, how are you doing, Jillian? This is Jillian Fisset and Monica Valardi going live here with you from this digital space. Jillian is located in Canada. I'm located right now in Mexico, while we both live in Canada. Jillian is originally from the Philippines, and we met online and then we met physically. And today we are sisters in this business. We are friends and sisters, and we support each other inside an amazing business sisterhood community. And we are coming here today as mompreneurs live to you. This is the beginning of a series. As a series, that we're starting today, and we want to do it every Tuesday at 6 p.m. PST time. Hopefully, you can follow us live, or if your time doesn't accommodate ours, you can catch up a replay. So thank you so much, Jillian. We're both here together. We're both hosts, and we will be inviting more business partners here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, this is a great idea. The reason why we're doing this is for people to get to know us and also the business that we're really promoting. We're so passionate about this business because this is a life-changing business. There's so many of us that's doing this business and we're just regular moms that both of us are moms. So we can do this. This is very feasible for everyone who's looking to find an online side hustle, or even if you're a stay-at-home mom looking for an extra income. This is a great way to earn.
Definitely. And when we think that when we talk about financial issues, we have found something very important here, and it's support, it's sisterhood, it's brotherhood. It's not only women, it's men and women, and it's also families all here working together with the same goal to grow as people, to grow as persons, to grow as families, and also to have that. Well, if we talk about financial freedom, of course, that gives us other kind of freedoms like time freedom, travel freedom, and work like steady job freedom. And we're talking about this typical 8 to 9, 9 to 9 schedule that doesn't allow us to be there for our families, for those milestones that we don't like to, well, not only with our kids, but with our families, or whatever it is, with our parents, with our sisters, with our families. So that was something that we found here, and we are not financially connected. We're completely independent business partners, and we found each other through a system that we have, because we have an automated system, and we invited each other. And since July, we have been working together and trying our best. Today, we are also connected through a challenge that we are doing together, a 90-day challenge. Today is the 17th day, and we're so happy because we are meant to guide a couple of people and families who have been achieving important things. And this is time take, and this takes time for us. So the most important we wanted to do here today is to share how we manage this motherhood situation, motherhood schedule and routine with this business or entrepreneurial voyage. Sorry for my for my accent, but well, that was the intention for today. And we have this first topic. Just give me 1 minute, please. Techniques here is it? Yeah, techniques for effectively managing time and setting priorities. And that is together with this other topic, which is one that I'd love Jolene to talk about.
Yes, I would love to because I can totally relate. For those of you who don't know me, I am a wife, a mom of four kids, four beautiful kids, busy kids. So I have a 20-year-old and 3-year-old. So you have a distances, age gaps for every youth. So anyway, so yeah, so it's important that we create a realistic schedule, especially like in my case. I can't just leave my kids. I have a 3-year-old. I have to make sure that he's still being taken care of while I'm doing the business, right? So I'm happy that I have the support of my husband, the support of my older kids. Actually, my two older the sister is actually taking care of him sometimes when I need to be in a meeting, when I'm doing some Zoom calls. So yeah, it's very important that you ask the help of your family, because you cannot do this business by yourself. It's hard. It's hard. So I'm grateful that I have my sister with me. I have my kids and my husband. My French student, sometimes she plays with my. So just create a realistic schedule that will find balance. Like, when set a schedule that's specifically for your business, and set a schedule that's family time. And whatever you're doing at that time, just focus on it, so you don't feel mom guilt, because sometimes that's a fear. That's the thing, we mix them both, and then we end up like, oh, I didn't, that mom guilt is sometimes going to kill you because of that. Another thing is focus. There's so much distractions, especially when you're on the online space. You will end up sometimes browsing through social media. So make sure that you're disciplined enough to know that when you're in a schedule, you're like a horse. You have to have that fixed fixed thing going on your head, that okay, this time is for me to do my social media post or something, or this time is doing my ads. So it's a matter of really delegating, asking for help, being open to help. You can't do it by yourself, and you have to make sure that your family is aware of your schedule, so they don't bug you too during that time, right? So everybody's happy. They know that you're doing it for them as well, because I have to tell my husband, I'm doing this for our family. I'm just not doing this for fun. I have goals I want to achieve for us and for our family, and he's very supportive. Even my kids, when I told them the reward later on, they were excited, so they're willing to help out. So
Yeah, definitely. Because most important, we want to be there for our families, and that guilty feeling, I think that comes to every mom or dad in the world. So don't feel guilty, because you will be able to be there for them. And once you find that fixed schedule, and that you are really focused in the time you have assigned for each task, then everybody will understand that and respect that you're really working, because we used to work at home. So sometimes at the beginning they think that, oh, mama is there and then she's there for me. They have to understand that you're really working. And once they get that idea that you're working for a very straight purpose, with a very clear focus of where you want to get, then they will understand it, and then they will accept and respect that time scheduling, not only for yourself and for the whole family. So you have a lunchtime, and then a working time, and also time for them, for your family, to go to the cinema or go to the park, or just talk a little bit. But then when you are working, you really work on that, and people have to respect it,
yeah.
family and the family, right?
Mhm.
Well, we can talk about that more later on another episode. And um, we have this other topic, the importance of self care and sustaining long term success, practical self care tips that can be seamlessly integrated into a busy lifestyle. I think this is very important, right? This is very
Mm.
important for moms, because we used to think that we have to be full time for them, but we also need to have a self care routine, even to a beauty routine, and not to forget about ourselves. I mean, we really need to be okay with our health. That we feel okay. That we feel happy with how we look like, and maybe our weight, and that we work out also, and that we also take some rest sometimes, because sometimes we can feel burnout, and working from home is not easy. It is very tightened together with the schedule. If you have a really good and planned schedule, then you will also have the time to have some rest, to go on time to bed, to wake up early in the morning, so you have more time available, and also more time for yourself to do some sport, to do some yoga, to do some meditation, to make some prayers or whatever, so that it's self-care, right? And I believe we both are very aware of this. Sometimes we are lost a little bit on that way, but we have to go back on track, because if we're not okay, then how are we supposed to work? How are we supposed to have results? And how are we supposed to have energy, enough energy for our families, for our kids, you know? So, yeah, Gillian, I'm sure you want to add something to this topic.
Yeah, great point. Really great point. Because I'm guilty of that. I tend to like stay up really late, even early in the morning, just to do this business. But I learned my lesson. I realized that if I'm not okay, I'm not healthy, everything will fall apart. Like my family, my business, my work, everything will be affected. Although I have to admit, I'm still a work on progress because we tend to be very workaholic, right? And want to give the best of ourselves in everything that we do. So, but you're right, we have to really stick to our schedule because you know what? When I started doing my schedule, I saw that, yeah, I can. It's feasible for me to do 2, 3 hours of concentrated business time. I have to be disciplined. And then later on by 11 o'clock, I should be in bed. Because the
Mhm.
following morning I have to wake up early to get ready for work because I'm still working full time, and I have kids that I have to drop off to a babysitter. So it's busy, but when we stick to our schedule and stick to the things that we need to do, it is feasible. But definitely it's challenging because sometimes we tend to, okay, I have to do more, and then you end up and then you realize, oh my god, it's 1 a.m already. My husband has to remind me, okay, get some rest, I know you're working really hard. So be gracious to yourself too, always be mindful that you need to take care of yourself, because if not, everything will be affected. You're not going to be an effective business owner. You're not going to be an effective mom or a loving mom because you're tired. You're like always wanting to, I know we are so we're trying our best to do more for our business, but at the same time, we always have to remind ourselves that you need to take care of you. Okay, don't forget
Yeah.
yourself. We're always dedicating ourselves for other people, but first and foremost, we have to learn to take care of ourselves first.
Yeah, definitely. And well, there's so much information. We still have another topic to go through. We have written this down, informative complimentary webinar, because we have an informative webinar. It's free. It's no cost. It's just informational, and it's live every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock PST time or 8 o'clock EST time. You can watch it live, or you can also watch a replay there. So it's always available 24/7. So you can find a little bit more about what we are doing, because we fell in love with this project. We fell in love with the community we belong today, and it's not only working, it's also supporting and having fun, and doing everything together, and challenges all together. So it's really, really beautiful. And a lot of people ask us how to find out more. So you can find it here. If I put this away, oh, no, no, it's not the banner. It is, look here. And it's related with this one, the significance of strong support system. These are tips for networking with fellow mompreneurs and business professionals. And it's all related, because you can see in this webinar all these mompreneurs and business professionals that are showing up in this informative session. And for example, Jillian has a background. I have a very different background, not only professional, but also from nationality or from country-wise. So what we have people from all around the world, right? Nigeria, India, oh my God, from all over the world, Colombia, Argentina, US, Canada, Germany, Spain. Please, Jolene, talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's amazing how many people you get to meet from different nationalities. You get to meet from this business. Like I'm blown away, and it's interesting how we all connected. We're working on the same goals, and that is to improve the lives of our families, our loved ones, the charity that we want to help, the causes we want to help. So it's amazing because it seems like we speak the same language even if we're from different countries, right? It's so touching being able to connect with different people from different countries, from different nationalities, different culture. It's so beautiful to see how people are really connecting and helping one another, sharing their expertise, sharing their, we learn from each other culture. Like I am Filipino. We're a little different from Mexicans, but I learned so much from you, Monica, by working
Mhm.
with you. I learned so much about your culture without even going to your country. So I see the
Dancing, right?
right. Although I'm in Mexico, so I love Mexico. Me and my husband went there a few years ago, and we love, love, love Mexico. And Mexico is pretty much we have the same culture. You
Mhm.
know, we
Yeah,
were
the background.
by
Yeah.
Spanish people, so we have the same culture. But the other people from different countries, Europe, Africa, India. It's so interesting to see how many people are working together to make this work. There's no greediness, there's no, hiding of information. It's about sharing. It's about really being vulnerable to sharing our journeys, our challenges, celebrating our successes. So it's such a fulfilling business. It's more than the money. Just recently somebody asked me like, how is this business? I told her, more than the money. It's the fulfillment that I feel inside, the purpose that I've felt, and the many people that I get to help who are about to give up sometimes, and you were able to inspire them to keep going, because there are ups and downs in the business. It's not just in our online business, in any business. So you can for sure experience that. But the good thing is, with us, with our community, we help each other out. If there's people that's about to give up, we help them, we inspire them, we tell them to keep going. And this is the beauty of this business, that's really priceless for me.
Yes, 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 it is priceless. Uh, we learn a lot. It's a never-ending path where we have seen people here that have been for a long time, and we can see that they're continuously learning because we're in a digital world, and that's something that we cannot deny anymore, right? I used to be very angry at my kids because they were constantly on the phones. Of course, you have to control that schedule, but it's something that you cannot deny anymore, right? And it's a constant learning curve, and we're learning so much, and sometimes we're like, oh my god, what should I do? And oh, can someone help me? And there's always someone who knows more than you and will be able to help. And you also feel so good when you can also share your knowledge with other people, right? Like in the challenge we're doing right now, I feel so well that I can feel when I can feel they have learned or have helped or shared something with someone, and it has been helpful for them. So it's just amazing. But we don't want to hold you any longer. We didn't want to go over 15 minutes. Next time we will try to stick exactly to the 15 minutes. We really appreciate for you to follow us. Our pages are here. You can see this is a little bit tiny, the letters, but you can watch us on our pages. We have posted in our both pages. And it's Jolene Fisset and Monica Valardi. So anyone you want to reach out, the world is out there for everyone. So God bless you all, and thank you for watching and following us. And hopefully you make a decision, the one we took some time ago, and just really changed our lives. We are not faking our smile. We are not faking this feeling that we have of sisterhood. This is for real. So we hope to see you inside sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I hope that we provided value to you today. And don't hesitate to reach out for those of you who are interested and have been curious. I know a lot of you are, but you're probably shy to reach out to us. Don't be, we have an amazing community that's willing to help you and to support you. So if you are ready and willing to take that risk, if you can see, we're both regular moms here, but we're doing this business, we're earning online, we're helping change lives, and we're inspiring others to make that leap of faith too. So we hope to see you on the inside. So
Yeah,
we
and
have a
thank
free
you.
live webinar actually today, and another one on Thursdays. We have a live one, but replay is always provided. So if you guys can't watch it because that's a busy time for most people, feel free to just watch it at your own convenience. Okay. So thank you,
Sure.
everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone. Take
So have
care.
a
Bye
great
bye.
one.
Bye
Bye.
bye.